My son says not to clean the floor. He said,
don't use water. You want to use something that makes it adhere better.
So we're going to clean it with alcohol. What?
I'm going to clean the grout. I'm going to clean this joint
so that
it adheres.
So that, and then we can't get the grout dirty until it dries, right? Do you know that the Hoover Dam is still curing?
Yes.
It's on AMC, the story about the Hoover Dam.
We might have to charge this lady more money because of the hair. The hair everywhere.
Well, your girlfriend has a hair.
Oh, now it's hurting. Man, you can pass the buck, can't you?
KJ, because we're nervous.
I don't know. Do you want to?
What?
I don't know. I think I might want to. It's up to you. Do you want to do white or the pewter?
You know what? Since you got that wet, I think pewter.
Okay.
Yeah,
because that way you don't have to do so many coats.
Yeah, I like pewter because it looks pretty when it's got alcohol in it. Well, thank you. Okay.
Usually when you call me, don't want any water in the sponge. Going in.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Now,
you're going to do the finger thing.
do you ever see a caulk job that when they're done it looks like that?
Fire them.
They don't understand what they're doing. Okay. I'm just doing a little thick one on top because I'm getting ready to fix that. Okay, take pressure off. Okay, move back. See how it's dripping out?
Yeah, so
Got to be careful about that. Let's just do a little spot right there. Okay. Doesn't matter what that looks like right now because I just want to hit it one time. Okay, see how it still keeps coming out?
yeah, you need.
What I try to do is when you lay it, move back, I set it on something.
Right, because it'll.
Do it like this.
Did you wet your finger?
No.
I thought that towel setters always wet their finger.
I don't say towel setters. That's just, I mean, I guess if you want to. And you want to keep, I always keep wiping my finger off. Watch.
Oh, on the sponge.
Look. Till I know that it's good, and then I'm going like that. See, it's missing some right there. Look. Okay.
Okay.
Looks pretty full. Okay. That's it.
Don't you have to wipe up the...
Well, that's how a professional does it, right?
I don't think it looks good
You
on that little messy part.
Okay. All right. Well, so you want the upcharge. You want it to look good.
Is that a 10% addition to the price?
Don't want to have any water in your sponge. So let's wipe it down.
Because the water will drag it out.
Yeah. I don't have all the proper words for it right now, but hold on. Let's just try to get some of it up, the majority.
That looks good. That looks perfect.
Well, we're not done. That's perfect.
Well, looks good to me.
Okay. Now,
I don't want you to drag out too much.
well, that's why sometimes you can't always do it in one shot. Okay.
Oh.
Let me rinse this out, and we're going to wipe it one time straight, and it'll look 100 times better.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to go to the other sink?
No, because we have a bucket of water.
Oh.
Now look, if I pick it up and I squeeze the sponge, look. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, you don't want any water in it.
Towel setters have very strong fingers. My father's fingers look like look like the Incredible Hulk's.
Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here now. Trying to make it look as uniform as possible. It's kind of thick right there. Hold on.
So what kind of floor would you recommend to put in when this one cracks all to hell?
Well, everybody has their own opinions. I'm a firm believer in bigger the better.
I like big and I like light colors because dark ones close up the room.
The bigger, obviously, is the less grout joints.
Right.
It used to be back in the 70s and I guess 80s, everybody thought the smaller the room, you want to do the smaller the tile.
No.
And that kind of went out the door.
I like a light color because dark closes the room. This is a very small
Well, the problem with doing all light things is you end up with every house looking the same. It's beige.
I don't. I like white and gray. I think
We're
it
gonna
looks
do.
good.
We've got the majority of it up, right?
Yes, it looks good.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. So make sure there's no water in it. Another thing is watch your hands, because all the little bit of water on your hands drips on everything.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So now we're going to try to make it look a lot better. So this is a good coat for the first time. So
I don't think we need to do it again. Okay. It wasn't that big of a groove.
So now we can really get it, refine it down and make it look better. Now what you do is this. If you keep wiping it and wiping it and wiping it, it's just going to get worse and worse. So what I do is I go get a piece of paper towel. Professionals and everything, but I'm saying for a homeowner, you can do a job probably is better than most handymen. Okay, what I'm doing now is when this dries, see there's a residue on here.
Yes.
Okay? If you, let's say you wipe it up and you leave it, when you come back today, you'll have all that residue. See it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what I do is I go back and I get all that off. Look.
It's because you're meticulous.
I try to be. The bigger the tile, the less grout joints. Another thing is, tile, if you have tile work done at your house and you go and look at it, and you have a grout joint that's wide, grout's not designed to be in a grout joint that big. It says it right there on the bag, no bigger than a 1/2 inch, but tighter. The tighter the grout joint, the flatter the floor will be, hopefully if you have a good tile man. And the further away you pull a piece of tile apart, the grout is going to sink down. So if the tile's really tight, you can have a full, good.
Well, I noticed when the homeowner did my master bathroom in Colonial Beach, you pointed it out, and I already knew it. He used too wide of a joint in the shower stall. Remember?
Yeah, he just didn't know what was going on.
You got to read the directions.
That's funny that you say that.
You have to.
You know.
Well, thank you very much. I think my subscribers will appreciate this video.
The gray would have stood out a whole lot more.
Yeah. But it looks like part of the
you
bathtub.
can see, this is special grout here, but see how it's all left all over the tile here.
Yes, I see that.
Lots of lippage problems.